New GitHub SpecKit destroys. Vibe coding, GitHub just dropped something huge and it's about to change everything. SpecKit is here and it's revolutionary. This new toolkit makes AI coding actually work right. No more broken code that looks good but doesn't run. No more guessing what the AI will build. This is the biggest shift in AI coding we've seen this year, and the best part is completely free. GitHub just released SpecKit as an open source toolkit. It's completely free, and it flips the entire AI coding process upside down. Instead of hoping the AI builds what you want, you create a detailed spec first. The spec becomes the source of truth. Everything else flows from there. SpecKit isn't just another coding assistant, it's a whole new methodology called spec-driven development. Think of it like this: traditional coding puts code first. You write code and maybe document it later. Spec-driven development puts the specification first. The spec drives everything else. This works with all the AI tools you already use: GitHub Copilot, Claude Code, Gemini CLI. You don't have to switch tools, you just get better results from the tools you have. The toolkit includes a command line interface, pre-made templates, and a structured workflow that takes you from idea to working app. And because it's from GitHub, you know it integrates perfectly with your existing development workflow. SpecKit breaks development into 4 phases. Each phase has a specific job. You don't move to the next phase until the current one is validated. This is what makes it so much more reliable than vibe coding. Phase 1 is specify. You describe what you want to build and why. Okay? But you don't worry about technical details yet. You focus on user experience. Who will use this? What problem does it solve? How will they interact with it? What does success look like? For example, instead of saying build a task manager, you might say build a team productivity platform called Taskify. Users can create projects, add team members, assign tasks, comment on tasks, and move tasks between Kanban boards. There are 5 predefined users, 1 product manager, and 4 engineers. No login required for this prototype. The AI takes this description and generates a detailed specification document. It includes user stories, functional requirements, and acceptance criteria. Everything is clearly defined before any code gets written. Phase 2 is plan. Now you get technical. You tell the AI your preferred tech stack, architecture choices, and any constraints you have: company standards, compliance requirements, legacy system integration, whatever applies to your situation. The AI generates a comprehensive technical plan. It includes architecture diagrams, API specifications, database schema, and implementation details. Everything the AI needs to build exactly what you want. Phase 3 is tasks. The AI breaks down the spec and plan into small, actionable tasks. Instead of build authentication, you get specific tasks like create user registration endpoint that validates email format, and implement password hashing using bcrypt. Each task is something you can implement and test in isolation. This makes the whole process much more manageable and lets you catch problems early. Phase 4 is implement. The AI tackles tasks one by one. But here's the key difference from vibe coding. The AI knows exactly what to build because the spec told it, it knows exactly how to build it because the plan told it, and it knows exactly what to work on because the tasks told it. Let me show you how to actually use this. First, you install the SpecKit CLI tool. You run 1 command and it sets up your entire project structure. It creates folders for specifications, plans, tasks, and templates. Then you use 3 simple commands to guide the AI through the process. The first command is /specify. You give it a high-level description of what you want to build. Focus on the what and why, not the how. The AI generates a complete specification document. It includes user stories, acceptance criteria, and detailed requirements. You review this and make sure it captures what you actually want to build. If something's missing or wrong, you refine it before moving forward. The second command is /plan. You provide technical direction like your preferred programming languages, frameworks, databases, and any constraints. The AI generates a detailed technical plan that respects your choices. The third command is /tasks. The AI breaks everything down into bite-sized implementation tasks. Each task is focused and testable. You can implement them one at a time or work on multiple tasks in parallel. At this point, if you want to get the most out of AI for your business, I've got something special for you. Check out the AI Money Lab, where we have over 20,000 members learning how to scale with AI automation. We share 100 different AI use cases, step-by-step tutorials, and complete SOPs. The link is in the comments and description. Once you have your tasks defined, you can use any AI coding assistant to implement them. GitHub Copilot, Claude Code, whatever you prefer. But now the AI has clear, specific instructions instead of vague prompts. The reason SpecKit succeeds where vibe coding fails comes down to how language models actually work. They're amazing at pattern completion, but terrible at mind reading. When you give vague prompts, you force the AI to guess at hundreds of unstated requirements. With SpecKit, you eliminate the guesswork. The AI doesn't have to assume what database you want or what the user interface should look like. Everything is specified up front. This leads to much more reliable results. The iterative nature is what gives it real power. In traditional development, you make early decisions and get locked into them. With spec-driven development, changing course is simple. You update the spec, regenerate the plan, and let the AI handle the implementation. This approach works across any technology stack, whether you're building with Python, JavaScript, .NET, whatever. The core challenge is always the same: translating your intent into working code. The specification captures the intent clearly. The plan translates it into technical decisions. The tasks break it into implementable pieces. For organizations, this solves a massive problem. Where do you put requirements around security policies, compliance rules, design systems, and integration needs? Usually, this stuff lives in someone's head or buried in documentation nobody reads. With SpecKit, all of that goes in the specification and plan where the AI can actually use it. Security requirements aren't afterthoughts, they're baked into the spec from day one. Your design system isn't bolted on later, it's part of the technical plan that guides implementation. GitHub is positioning this as the future of AI assisted development. We're moving from code is the source of truth to intent is the source of truth. The specification determines what gets built because AI makes specifications executable. This isn't just about better documentation. When your spec automatically turns into working code, it fundamentally changes how you approach software development. You spend more time thinking about what you want to build and less time debugging what the AI misunderstood. GitHub open sourced SpecKit because this approach is bigger than any one tool or company. The real innovation is the process, not the specific implementation. They want this methodology to spread across the entire development community. They're already working on VS Code integrations to bring this workflow directly into the editor. They're exploring ways to compare and differentiate multiple implementations. They're thinking about how to manage specs and tasks at organizational scale. But here's what's most exciting. This democratizes high quality software development. You don't need to be an expert developer to build complex applications. You just need to be clear about what you want to accomplish. So, does GitHub SpecKit destroy vibe coding? I think it does. This structured approach turns unreliable AI coding into something you can actually depend on. Instead of hoping the AI guess is right, you give it explicit instructions. The toolkit is completely free and open source. You can start using it today with whatever AI coding assistant you prefer. The learning curve is minimal because you're mostly just being more explicit about requirements you already have in your head. If you found this valuable and want to level up your business with AI automation, join over 1,000 members in my AI Profit Boardroom. It's the best place to scale your business, get more customers, and save hundreds of hours with AI automation. Link is in the comments. For SEO and digital marketing, book a free strategy session with my team. We'll analyze your current situation and show you exactly how to get more leads and customers. Link is in the comments and description. And don't forget about the AI Money Lab. With over 20,000 members, you get access to all our AI training, 100 plus use cases, step-by-step tutorials, and complete SOPs. Everything you need to dominate with AI automation. Links in the comments and description. What do you think about GitHub SpecKit? Are you going to try spec-driven development? Let me know in the comments below. Julian reads every single comment, so make sure to share your thoughts. If this helped you understand the future of AI coding, smash that like button and subscribe for more AI updates. I'll see you in the next one.